Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me at tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. In 2018, Cartier redesigned the Santos De Cartier, and that's exactly what we have right here. This is the current model Santos De Cartier Medium in stainless steel. The large is mechanically almost identical, but it has a date window. This is a no date. It is also a more compact timepiece. Take a quick look and you can see that this Santos De Cartier measures 35.1 millimeters from side to side, not inclusive of the crown and shoulders. It is in diameter approximately 8.9 millimeters thick and 41.9 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, so about 42 millimeters across the wrist. Now, no current version of the Santos is huge, the way the old Santos 100 had huge variants. So both the large and the medium wear well on my wrist. Remember, the large is only about 47.5 millimeters lug to lug. This is 42. So if your wrist is 16 centimeters circumference like mine, you can wear this or you can wear the large. As you get smaller, you're going to find that proportionally, the medium looks a little bit better, and it is very, very thin, so it'll slide underneath the cuff. Now, the bracelet is beautiful. It does justice to the heritage of the world's first pilot's watch. So you can see the bezel. And by the way, you always know it's a post-2018 because the bezel slopes down. It used to be just a rounded-off rectangle. Now it has this waterfall that blends into the bracelet. But the original Santos, created in 1904 by Louis Cartier in Paris for Alberto Santos Dumont, an aviator, first of dirigibles and later fixed-wing heavier than air. But initially, because he was piloting a dirigible or an airship, he needed both hands to operate the unwieldy machine. So he couldn't reach into his pocket for a pocket watch, and thus the idea of watch on the wrist. You could have both hands on the controls and still look at your wrist. And that was the birth of the Cartier Santos, which in one fell swoop became one of the world's first wristwatches, first sports watches, and first pilot's watches. The little bolts in the bezel were a signature even from the beginning. You can see the case has lovely polished bevels, the contrast with the satin. We have a little piece of synthetic sapphire, nicely cut and faceted into a cabochon, and then the little bolts continue in ornamental fashion on the bracelet itself. Now, there's a lot going on here that's quite brilliant. There's a push button quick release. The watch comes with an accessory strap, so you can swap between them, change the look, even order other Cartier straps and kind of redo the look of your watch if you want to dress it up or dress it down. And then that's called quick switch. And then there's the Smart Link system, which really is brilliant. You see how I just pressed a button and the retaining bar came out of the bracelet? Now you pull the bar out. The bar actually stays anchored in the link. You can't pull it out and lose it. They know their customers. It stays just like that. Now I can pop another one of these smart links, remove it, and put it right back together. I can size the bracelet without any tools. So not just swapping the strap, changing the size of the bracelet. Underneath the reverse, we have a Cartier manufactured caliber 1847 MC. You can see right on the case back, the watch is 100 meters water resistant. It is a true sports watch. It's also highly anti-magnetic, and that's an unadvertised quality of the watch, but it is true, confirmed by Cartier watchmakers. The movement's basically a drop-in replacement for the ETA 2892A2 because at 25.6 millimeters in diameter, it's exactly the same size. Automatic winding, 42-hour power reserve, 4 hertz beat rate, 23 joules, and it has a stop seconds function. On the dial side, we have that lovely radially arrayed Cartier signature piano key track inboard with the Roman numerals, including a watchmaker's 4 outboard. We have blued hands at center. We have a counterweighted lancet style seconds hand, and then we have large broadsword style hour and minute hands. You can see the Cartier's secret signature with Cartier in the V of the Roman numeral 7. The dial is silver, but not blindingly silver white. It's got a little bit of a attractive and warm, endearing off-white to it. A wonderful watch in every way. You can see it features a double deployant clasp with twin trigger release, and when you close it, you can see the Cartier logo. Beautifully executed. This is Cartier at its best, offering both heritage and high value. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.